What's the most aren't you forgetting something you've ever experienced in your life? I was on a flight with my wife and our 2-year-old son. We were seated in the very last row, and in front of us was a woman with her baby. Her husband was seated in the front row. As soon as the flight took off, the woman handed her baby to my wife and asked her to hold him for a moment. Then she went to the front of the plane to talk to her husband. We thought she would be back soon, but after about 20 minutes, my wife went to find her. She was sitting with her husband, and when my wife asked her to take her baby back, she said she would come back in a few minutes. My wife returned to our seat, and we waited for another 20 minutes. The woman still didn't come back. So I went to her and told her that we couldn't hold her baby any longer. She reluctantly came back and took her baby. However, as soon as the flight attendant started serving drinks, she handed her baby back to my wife and said she needed to get a drink. We were getting frustrated, but we didn't want to cause a scene. After the drinks were served, she still didn't come back. I went to the flight attendant and explained the situation. The flight attendant went to the woman and told her that she needed to take care of her own baby. The woman finally came back and took her baby. However, as soon as the flight attendant left, she handed her baby back to my wife. We were at our wits' end. Finally, the flight attendant came back and told the woman that she needed to hold her own baby for the rest of the flight. The woman was not happy, but she finally took her baby and stayed in her seat for the rest of the flight.